Yo, what is going on, everyone? Guiding Light here, back with a quick DMZ guide, and in this one I'll show you guys how you can get your hands on sensitive documents in order to complete the caved in mission. So this mission is a little bit annoying right now because I have been having a little bit of trouble with it, but I will show you guys where you can find the sensitive documents so that way guys can try to figure this out for yourself to see if it's going to glitch out for you guys or not. So the best place to actually look for the sensitive documents will be in the Sawa Hotel. So if you guys remember that challenge where it told you guys to go to room 302 of the Sawa Hotel, which is down there in the marsh, the best place to look for the sensitive documents will be within those hotel rooms. Now, that being said, there are other places where you guys can find the sensitive documents, and I will show you guys how I found a couple sets of mine. So I also brought in some classified documents to see if that would work as well, just to try out the challenge, and you'll see why in just a minute. But either way, guys, if you loot around random buildings inside filing cabinets and stuff like that, there will be a chance for you to find the sensitive documents in there as well. But like I said, guys, the best place will 100% be the Sawa Hotel, so maybe check that place first if you spawn near it. Now, once you do have your hands on the sensitive documents, there are two other parts to this mission, which are to enter the Riverside caves using a boat, and then the other one will be to loot and extract the smuggling record. So I'll show you guys how to do that. Now, once you guys come over to the cave complex, there should be a boat somewhere around in the river. So once you're at the cave complex, it's just very simply grab yourself the boat and just simply make your way into the cave. Now, I do apologize that this video is recorded in 720p, as I did have some problems with my capture card when trying to actually get this one done. But either way, guys, you'll come on into the cave. Now, keep in mind, there will be a guy with a rocket launcher in the back who could potentially destroy the boat. So you may want to snipe him out or just simply try to avoid his rockets, because that's probably the only challenge really in here. There's only 4 or 5 enemies once you come down here, so luckily enough, it's really not too difficult. But just for a heads up, you may want to watch out for that RPG guy. Now, once you get into the caves, make sure that you get somewhat close up to the beach, because if you don't, it will not count that you traveled here by boat. So you actually do have to bring the boat in a little bit of a ways before it will actually count that you've done it. As you can see there, we got stuck on that little rock and it wasn't counting, but once we moved the boat up a little more, it did manage to count it. So once clearing out these 4 or 5 enemies which are inside, make sure that you actually did get progress for the boat, as sometimes it doesn't like to count if you don't go far enough in with it. So that's the first part of this mission that is a little bit buggy. So once you come in here, just make sure that it does count. You'll see it pop up on the side. If it doesn't pop up, that means it didn't count, so make sure it counts. Now, after this, what you'll have to do is get your hands on the smuggling records. Smuggling records can be found in this little hut over here. You're not going to require a key or anything like that. So here's a quick look at the smuggling records. It says all you'll have to do is simply pick them up and extract them. And then it also says that you need to place sensitive documents in a similar location. Now, this is where things get extremely annoying, because as you can see here, I've been placing the sensitive documents here again and again and never actually received progress for it. So you may remember back to the Poppy Seed Farmhouse mission. This was almost the same exact bug, where you would go to put the laptop back down and sometimes it just simply wouldn't count. Now, you can try having a friend do this for you if it's not working for you, but I can tell you guys that this is 100% what you're supposed to do for this mission. Now, another thing that I tried was even having a full inventory when I went to pick up the documents, so that it actually came up with the replace option, and even with that, it was still bugging out and not counting. So I can tell you guys that this is 100% how you're going to do this mission. It's just that it's bugged out right now for certain players. Now, I've had some people tell me that they were able to get past this mission. Other people tell me that they're running into this bug, and I've tried everything I can to try to find the exact way that the game will trigger it to actually count, but unfortunately I just have not figured it out at this point. I've dropped classified documents, I've dropped sensitive documents, I've come back twice in a row with sensitive documents in 2 separate games, and nothing that I can do will seem to work. I even came in with a full team of 3 players, had each of them try to drop the documents here in this place and do the replace option as well, and it just simply wasn't working. So this is how you will complete the mission, so I did want to make the guide for you. But for some players, maybe not everyone, they are running into this bug where they can't actually get the last step to succeed. So if you guys have any help with this and how to actually fix this bug, be sure to let us know down in the comments. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. So hopefully you're able to get past this one, and I will catch you in the next video.